2021. Don't assume a door is closed. Push on it. There are things that we're aspiring to, a promotion, a person, fitness, good health, quality relationships, deepening relationships, emotional stability, whatever it is that you're after, that you go for, and you feel like society, the situation, or for whatever reason, that opportunity just isn't there anymore. The door has been shut in your face. There is a glass ceiling. There is a box. It didn't work out for you. Don't walk away and give up so easily. Failure is not failure. Failure is proof that you are trying. Failure is an opportunity to learn. Failure is what a child does when they learn how to walk. They take 2 steps and they fall on their face, and they get back up, and they take 2 more and they fall on their face. Eventually they get their balance and equilibrium and they walk. How long does it take? How many times? How many tries? We don't discount a child learning to walk, no matter how many times it took them to keep trying. We don't call that failure. We call that learning. The same thing applies to anything you do in life. So be sure not to give up the first time you try something and it doesn't work out for you. Don't call it a mistake. Don't call it a failure, even if it blows up in your face. Don't just walk away and assume there's no other way up in your company. Your attempt at deepening, strengthening your relationship wasn't interpreted well by the other person. Your approach at asking that individual out wasn't received well. You feel like you're passed over because of your race, your religion, or your gender identity. There's also a saying, where there's a will, there's a way. And though that's not 100% true, I definitely will admit to that, there is some truth to it. Those that are willing will attempt to try to find another way. If you cannot push that particular glass ceiling up, the position is taken. Someone else got hired for that position in your company. See if there's another route to the same or similar ends. Is there another position available within your company, or another company like your company, that is that same job title or similar job title that will get you where you want to be another way? Is there a different angle that you could approach that individual that you like, that you want in your life, as a mentor, as a friend, as a partner? Did you go about it wrong? If you're trying to find someone to job shadow, did you tell them that you need an internship? You need this for your college? You need this for your experience? Or did you approach them saying, look, this is what you do in your company. This is my skill set. This is what I have to offer you. I think I could help you. I could be of service to you. Would you be willing to allow me for free to be of service to you? Perhaps there's a different approach that you could take. You failed to lose weight or regain your health in the way that you wanted to the first, second, third, or fourth time. You start calling yourself a failure. I'm just not good at this. I'll never get it. Don't do that to yourself. Don't identify yourself as a failure or someone who can't, because if you do that, then you can't. You've shut the door on yourself. Opportunities come and go in life, and some we're not prepared for. We have to be humble enough to accept that we're not prepared and equipped for certain opportunities. That's important too, to recognize, without ego injury or assuming that you are less than or unworthy somehow, but that you have just not acquired the right skill set and aptitudes yet being the key word, to be a good fit for that opportunity, for that person, for that situation in your life. You don't have the abilities yet to do it, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it. When you acquire additional aptitudes, skills, abilities, learning, calm, humility, character, assets, whatever it is that was not a good qualifying fit. So try taking a different approach. Don't identify yourself as a failure. Have the humility to accept sometimes that opportunity is not, you're not qualified for that yet. And yet being the key word, and then go make yourself qualified. Don't automatically give up on the first or second try. Because if a kid did that, if every child did that when they tried to walk, we'd all be dragging ourselves around by our forearms all the time. There's that bee that's been in my house for like 3 days. Oh, please go out that window. Eep. And now there's an airplane. Completely forgot my track of thought here. But yeah, I was just talking about dragging ourselves around by our forearms because we've given up on walking, because we tried a couple times and said, well, I'm a failure. I'll never get these skills. I'm not good enough as a person to do this. I can't. I tried. It didn't work out for me. It was a mistake. Look at most opportunities in your life that way. As a child learning how to walk. Don't quit. Don't give up if it's something you really want or you really need in your life. Try to find another way, another route to the same destination, another route to a similar destination. Approach it from a different way. Try again. Learn new skills and make yourself a better fit. Just don't stop trying if it really means and matters something to you deeply. Don't stop trying just because it doesn't work out. I've given this example before. If it worked out with every person we ever dated, we go into relationships not intending to break up with the person, or we wouldn't start them. But if every relationship we went into ended in forever, we would have been married 100 times over. Every person we ever dated before our husband or wife ends. The relationship didn't work out. And we wouldn't call that a failure, but it didn't succeed. With all the best intentions and all the best effort, it was a learning experience, and eventually you get to the right place. Don't assume a door is closed. Even when it slams in your face and busts you upside the nose and knocks you on your... It hit you so hard, it was shut so hard and so firm. At least it seems that way. Don't... Having all sorts of technical difficulties. hopefully this is just, I'm just getting this all out of the way for the rest of the month. Any door that closes, they say, when one door closes, another door opens. Sometimes the door's not really closed, you just think it is. You need to step back, regroup, rethink, reanalyze the situation, and go back in with a new tact, a new destination, the same destination with a different approach or a new skill set, and push a little harder, try again.